Greetings. Today, I want to speak to you on the subject of how the mirror is a savior. And I want to share my personal testimony with you concerning how the mirror would have saved me from a cult and how important it is for you to be very much conscious when you get before or in front of a mirror. Now, many years ago, I got caught up in a religious cult that normally discourage you from getting in the mirror and admiring yourself. Yet, many of the members, they were well-dressed people. And the women, they used to wear long skirts right down to their feet. And the men, they used to be well dressed in their shirt and ties and even the jacket and tie. I mean, real neatly dressed people. And they had this belief concerning the last day prophet being a man named William Branham. And so their whole life was surrounded what William Branham would have thought, okay? And so, while I was there among them, I still used to disobey that kind of teaching in terms of going in front of the mirror and spending time in front of the mirror, because I've always loved to be in front of the mirror. I always love to admire myself. As you can see, I'm always a built person, and since I was growing up, I was always physically involved. I was into sports, all different kind of sports, okay? And so because of that, I always carry around a very athletic build, and I like to, flex my muscles. I love to lift weights, and I used to actually participate in bodybuilding. And so even when I was trapped in secular Christianity, I never gave up my love for my physical culture that I believe in, to keep me healthy and to keep me strong. And a lot of qualities that I would have developed and principles, it is because I would have learned to build a very disciplined mindset, being a sports-oriented person. So I never give in on that. So me being a person who was very observant of myself, I kept loving myself. I kept believing myself. I kept looking at myself in the mirror, and it helped me never was to give my entire soul to the message of William Branham or to the religious beliefs that they had. And so because of that, I was able to get out of that, cult religion, because as I said before, there were things that they were teaching that I was not really resonating with, and I couldn't live with that kind of hypocrisy, okay? Because I could definitely look at the women and see the way how they dress and the way they carry themselves, and know that, behind closed doors, how much they spend some sort of time in the mirror, okay? So the mirror really helped me a lot. And I want to say to you who are listening to me, use the mirror positively. Use the mirror to create your reality consciously. Use the mirror to look yourself in the eye, for the eye is the gateway of the soul. Do not use the mirror to criticize yourself. Do not use the mirror to have self-hatred towards yourself, but use the mirror as a reflection of the world that you're beholding on the outside, knowing that everything that is within, it is without. Knowing that everything that is above, it is also below. The law of correspondence. So my brothers, my sisters, if you should take anything away from this, know that every time you find yourself before the mirror, you must remind yourself that the world is a mirror, because thoughts become things, and we become what we think about most of the time. So when you realize that it is your own thoughts that is creating all of your experiences here, then you will understand that when you go before the mirror and you're getting a projection or a reflection of yourself, remember that everyone that you behold is just another version of yourself. It is your own self being pushed out. And if you really understand this concept and been listening to me for the past 5 minutes, you come to realize that if you understand this principle, then you will understand the principle of abundance, the principle of prosperity. Because if everything that is within is without, and you look at nature, you look at all the trees, you see that they are always bringing forth bountifully, and you see that it is the sun that shines upon them and empowers them and help them to bring forth, and it is the sun that powers all of humanity also. Therefore, you definitely agree with me when I say to you that the sun, as in the sun, it definitely parallels the human imagination, and the human imagination parallels the sun. For God in man is actually man's imagination, and without imagination there isn't anything made that was made. And everything else that will ever be made in this world, it must first be imagined, it must first be a thought, it must first be an idea. So use the mirror to remind you of the power of your imagination, which gives you all of your outer experience or your projections. So my brother, my sister, I can go on and on, but I want you to take that away with you, that everything is a reflection of you. Therefore, my encouragement to you is to get in alignment with nature and reflect nature. In other words, live the abundant life. Use the mirror. Let the mirror be your savior. For when you're hungry, food is your savior. When you're thirsty, water is your savior. And when you're without a job, then money or a job is your savior. And when you want to manifest anything in this life, I'm saying to you, the mirror is your savior. Familiarize yourself with the mirror and learn to look yourself in the eyes and declare your life whichever way you want it to be. So with that being said, my brother, my sister, I want to thank you very much for listening to me. I want to say to you, if what I'm saying, if it really makes sense to you and if it really resonates with you and you haven't subscribed already, I'm definitely encouraging you to subscribe, to like, to comment, or to share this video. Also, if you like to follow me on Instagram or you like to follow me on TikTok, you can follow me at Black Mark Guru. And if you feel strongly led to support this work, I just want to remind you that there's always a PayPal and the link is down below. Also, you can be a part of my Patreon community, and you can choose also to be a part of my $20 course that is called the Inner Sun Science and Technology to Create Your Reality Consciously. And it's all about you getting in alignment with the sun that is within you, the light that is within you, so that your life will replicate that of the sun. For as I said earlier on, that whatever the sun shines upon, it brings forth bountifully. And definitely you would like to see your life bring forth bountifully. And I'm saying to you, when you look inwardly, it is you looking into the mirror of life that will reflect your every desire outwardly. So if you definitely feel strongly to check out those videos, I'll definitely encourage you to do so. So at this time, I want to say peace, love you all, out.